Hey, what's up, Los? How you doing, man? My name is Gonzalez. I'm calling from El Paso, Texas, Chuco Town. I got a few questions for you. First question, if you had to change one thing in life, what would it be?
Well, first of all, it's good to hear from you, baby. EPT in this bitch. I appreciate your question. Well, if I had to change one thing in life, it would definitely be that I would have spent more time with my wife and my kids, you know, my mom. Basically, everybody that's going to be at that hospital, you know what I'm saying, if I ever got into an accident, or the ones, you know, the ones that come to visit me every weekend, you know, just the ones that really love you. You know, I'm not trying to, you know, be no preacher or anything. I'm not trying to tell nobody, you know, what to do, but I want to say, like, one of the worst things of smoking weed all the time and, you know, drinking and carrying on in that way, it separates you. It separates you from the good people. So, you know, you can't just be getting high around your kids. You know, your wife don't smoke. She's always, you know, with her family. None of her family smokes. Of course, my mom don't smoke. You know, my brother and sister don't smoke. You know, my grandma don't smoke. So, you know, I got to go fuck with these hard heads. You know, I got to chill with my niggas smoking weed and just carrying on. And, you know, it separates you from the good people. It's you know, and that's the worst thing to me about smoking weed, and you know, just because, you know, I had to stay high. I must be high, you know. So I would say that would be the main thing that I would change. Just spend more time with my wife and kids. But of course, I would have had to divorce my wife, Mary Jane, things like that. So yeah, that's my answer to that.
Okay, I've heard several rumors through the SPM Aftermath website in regards to your future project. Can you please inform us fans on any plans that you have for the future?
Absolutely. As you know, I'm in a new unit now, and you know, I had gotten into some trouble, and I was in high security with all the hard heads, all the people that get no privileges, no TV, no phone. No Nathan, man. But now I'm in a much better place where I'm able to communicate with my family, able to communicate with the label, even fans, for example, right now. And so it's over, man. I mean, now we can start putting stuff together. Now we have a definite date for The Sun. It's going to be out September 30th. As a matter of fact, my nephew Trey is working on the commercial today. You know, my motherfucker E-Dub, my ace, you know, he's going to help me with getting the whole Pocos Locos Nation on updated on exactly what we're doing. The Sun is in concrete September 30th, and then it's just going to be project after project. Right now I'm working on that Telephone Road project, which is an incredible project that we did when I was in the county jail. I did it with Shadow, and we're going to put a movie behind it, which I'm 65 pages into the script already. It's just going to be, you know, it's just a beautiful thing now that I'm in a better place. I finally got out of that hole that I dug myself in, and now the prison system's gonna give me another chance, because I just kept fucking up. Just, you know, I just I was acting bad, but now I'm just gonna chill out and stay in contact and keep giving y'all the music that y'all love, and thanking you for your support. You know, we show our fans love because everything we do is for them, and then our fans show us love in return by supporting what we do. So it's just a very blessed relationship. I'm just happy to bring you this musical medicine that I do, you know. So I don't want to start bragging or nothing, so I'm gonna chill there.
What's the current status on your case? Is there any new updates, appeals, anything like that?
Everything's looking good on the case. We hired a new investigator, and what we need to do is just basically find new evidence. We found a couple of treasures. It's just looking really, really good. I think that I've never really been worried, actually. Just the first years of being in prison, I just started seeing myself change, and I started realizing that this whole situation, that there's a silver lining in it. So I've just never really worried or stressed about it. But to be honest with you, things are starting to look very, very good. We've lost our first set of appeals, all the main appeals, but now we're coming back. And if worse comes to worse, we can always go for a sentence reduction, because they just gave me ridiculous time. It was just, you know, that it was televised, and I guess the jury felt they had to make an example in front of all the eyes that were looking at my case. Unfortunately, they made an example of the wrong man, But the thing is, it was ridiculous time. So we're always we're looking good for a sentence reduction, but that's my last resort. I'm trying to give all this time back and get this behind me. But it is looking good. And like I said, we've hired a new team of investigators. Well, one new investigator and a couple of new lawyers, and they're working together trying to make it happen. So I appreciate that question.
Hey, Los, well, thanks for your time and taking the time to respond to my questions. I've been a big fan since I was a teenager, and I try to keep up with the latest news. Just keep the information coming through, and I appreciate it coming from one of your biggest fans. Thanks.
Thank you. I want to make sure you know that I deeply appreciate you and your love. It means the world to me. It's the reason why I'm so strong. It's the reason why our company is so strong. Everything we do is for our fans, and SPM is definitely a man that loves his people. Of course, when I say my people, I mean the player race, because in this world there's only two races, and I love the hater race too. I mean, without them, I wouldn't have nothing to step on my way to the top. But the thing is, a lot of fans have a deep love for us. A lot of them kind of wonder what they can do, to help the movement, to help, maybe even projects get developed and even marketed and promoted. We have a very engaging type of fan. If you ever want to do anything for me or for Dope House or for this movement, just build your life strong, man. Build your life. Fill your heart with love. Fill your heart with kindness, with patience, with humbleness. That is what makes a powerful man. All that gangster bullshit, I don't take no shit from nobody, and all this type of hoe-ass shit that'll just put you in a cage or a casket, that's not what strong men do. Strong men forgive. Strong men apologize. Strong men take care of their family with love and kindness, gentleness, just that's how you build strength. If at all possible, stay away from drugs, it makes it too hard to concentrate on shit. And like I said on that other question, it's hard to hang with the good people, man, when you just want to get blowed every day. If you ever want to do anything for me, just take care of you, and that's what's going to make this movement so strong. Thank you, brother. And if you have any other shout outs or whatever, feel free, and I hope to see you soon.
I want to send a big shout out to Pocos to Locos. Thanks for keeping the land music industry alive, and I'm always willing to check you guys out 24/7.